Good morning, Financially Fit team. How are you this morning? Happy today is Tuesday. It feels like a long week already. I have a few logistical announcements and then just a real quick video for you today. But make sure you check out the attached worksheet because that's really what's going to guide you through today's exercise. So first, some logistics. One, I've noticed that we're not commenting as much as we did in the beginning, and that's making me think that we've fallen behind. I know a few of you have expressed that either through your survey or through your comments on the blog or on our Facebook page. So what I'm going to do is work a catch-up day into our schedule. So tomorrow will be a catch-up day. And what I'd like you to focus on making sure making sure that by tomorrow you've completed the survey from last week, day 8, and that you've completed today's assignment, which is my favorite, and it's really exciting. So make sure those two exercises are finished before tomorrow, and I'm going to look for your comments below this video to let me know that we're caught up and that we're ready to keep moving. So I wanted to be a little bit out of my comfort zone, since that's really something I'm working on, and let you know a little bit about what it actually takes for me to make these videos. So generally, I work a full-time job. I also have a business that I work from home, so I'm pretty busy, and because this is so important to me, I get up around 5 o'clock and I make these videos usually before work and get them out to you in the morning. So it takes a good level of commitment on my end, and I'd hope that you're showing that same level of commitment on your end, and that you're making some sacrifices, like maybe getting up an extra 30-40 minutes early so that you can complete the assignments, or making sure you hold yourself to completing them after work. I just wanted to give you that information and share that information so that hopefully it motivates you a little bit to make the same sacrifices, because that's kind of what it takes to get really intense and pay your debt off quickly. All right, that's all I'll say about that, because today is my absolute favorite day. Oh, I had one more announcement. So I posted on my blog for August, I was going to, alongside of you, take our $1,000 challenge. And even though I have $1,000 in savings for emergencies, I think it's a good idea to always reassess and challenge yourself. So this $1,000 for me is going to go towards paying off my last Sallie Mae loan faster. So hopefully I can get it done before December, because my goal is to pay it off before the end of the year. So far I've found about $300 of savings that I've been able to put aside towards that $1,000 in since just last week, and I'm going to I'll keep you in the loop about how that progress is going. Hopefully you've found at least the same since we've started this challenge to go towards your $1,000 savings, or if you have $1,000 savings, towards your debt. So today is my favorite day. We're going to learn today how to accelerate our debt payoff. So I told you to be sure to come prepared today with the list of your debts that we made before, ordered from smallest to largest. And so what we get to do today is figure out, by applying our FAT, or if you, let's say, didn't find a lot of FAT in your budget, then about 10% of your income should go toward paying off your debt. And that 10%, once your debts are paid off, will then be your 10% that goes towards savings. So we're going to focus on creating a debt payoff worksheet, a debt payoff plan that addresses all of our debt. And even though I want your mortgage to be on there, I want you to kind of consider that what we're really focusing on is paying off anything up until your mortgage. So every other debt except for your mortgage is what you should really be focused on. So how do we do this? Well, you take that FAT that you found in your budget, or you take the 10% if you didn't find a lot of FAT. It should be at least 10% of your income. And what you're going to do is apply it to the minimum payment of your smallest debt. So you have your debts in order, and you're going to add that minimum payment on top of, that FAT or 10% on top of your minimum payment. So let's say your 10% is $500, or your fat you found was $500. So after you've saved up that $1,000, you're going to take the $500 and add it to your minimum payment. Let's say your minimum payment on a credit card might be $50. So now each month you're paying $550. So you can easily see, if I pay $550, how long will it take me to pay this debt off? And it's probably much quicker. Maybe it takes you 3-4 months if you have about $2,000 on a credit card, and by the end of month 2 you're paid off. So now you have $550 left to pay off your next debt, which is going to be bigger. But you have the $500 of fat you started with, the $50 that used to be the minimum payment on your smallest debt, and you're going to take the combined amount, $550, add it to the minimum payment of your second debt. So now that accelerates paying off your next debt, and the ball kind of rolls and rolls, and by the end you're making ginormous payments, probably maybe over $1,000 towards debt, but you paid off that much faster. And then when you're all paid off, you have that money to then shuffle into savings. Now, Dave Ramsey pushes that once you pay off your all of your debt except for your mortgage, that you use that money that you had been accelerating your debt payments to go into savings. And we'll talk a little bit more about exactly how that works. But what I want you to calculate today is, using that system, how long will it take you to pay off your debts? How long will it take you to pay off everything except for your mortgage, and then adding that into your mortgage payment, how long would it take you to pay off your mortgage? And that's what I did, and that's how I figured out that I could pay everything off in less than 10 years, and that knowing that fact is what motivated me to get even more intense and accelerate my payments as much as possible. And actually, this course has pushed me to even reconsider some smaller things to make it happen even faster. So today your homework, again, to recap, is to focus on your exercises from today, which is filling out that debt worksheet and totaling up how long it will take you to be debt free. I want you to post in the comments how long it will take you, both with and without your mortgage. And then I want you to make sure that day 8 survey is complete so I can see how we're doing and adjust the course of this course. Make sure that we're covering everything. All right, so you have a great day. Go out there, get things done. Love and gratitude, and I'll see you tomorrow.